Welcome back, friends and rivals. I'm Cooper, and I'm here with my friend Travis.
Hello.
We're going to be playing some Modern Magic. I'm going to be playing my new favorite deck, the Kitchen Company, or Counters Company, some people call it.
I'm playing the Grixis Death Shadow deck. It seems like it's been doing pretty well. I've only played it a few times, so see if I can pilot this right.
All right, we've already resolved mulligans and decided who's going first. That's me. So, good luck, buddy.
You too.
So, start with Verdant Catacombs. I'm going to go get Overgrown Tomb and play my Vampire Wizard. So, cat's out of the bag. You know what I'm on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright, draw off turn. I'm going to be shocking that in. And we'll play a Thoughtseize.
Okay, so you get to take one of my collected companies.
Yeah. Company and some lands. Alright. And you're up.
Okay, so at this point, we're going to play another fetch land, take another land out of our deck, and just... So, attacking the Death Shadow deck is always a risky proposition. Putting you down to 14 would mean that Simple Shock would be enough to play a Death Shadow, but at this point, Fetch Shock is also enough. I feel like 1 damage just isn't going to be anything at all towards killing you in this matchup, so I'm not going to attack. I'll just pass.
Okay. For end step, I'll cycle a Street Wraith.
Sure.
And untap. Draw. Okay. Play Blood Crypt, and I'm just gonna take. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take 3. Is that... Getting a Blood Crypt. All the way at the bottom. Yep. Give that a cut.
It's good.
Cool. And I'll play a Serum Visions.
Yeah, you got it. I was playing Death Shadow last night, playing against Death Shadow Grixis, and I was actually confused by the Serum Visions at first. I thought that my opponent was playing Grixis control list.
Top bottom.
Sounds good.
And you're up.
Alright, I'll get rid of this.
Yeah, I can imagine until you see Street Wraith, it's probably a little hard to tell.
Well, it's a very similar deck, honestly. Snapcaster Mages and Kolaghan's commands.
Yeah.
Alright, so go find my Temple Garden, so I have access to white with the other garden in my hand. And all the green I could need. Play another land that you knew about.
Yep.
Now, with you already being at 10, I still think that attacking for 1 is not going to win me this game. I'm going to pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play an island. And let's see. Gonna Thought Scour myself.
You got it.
Shadow land. And we'll play Gurmag Angler.
Sure.
Yeah, do it that way. And I'll pass.
Okay, so lucky us, we're going to be able to get to 4 mana before we see another Thoughtseize. Play the Township. So you having 1 blue mana up here, I think that it's definitely going to be in my advantage to wait to cast the Collective Company. If you have the counter spell, you have it, so I might as well tap that mana on your turn. Pass back.
Untap and draw.
Alright, so we're going to pause here just for a second.
Yep.
I think that before you play a land might be the time to cast the Collective Company, but that would open me up to any kind of sorcery speed spells. Don't think your deck plays many of those at all. I'm going to cast the Collective Company on your draw step.
Okay. And I will show you the Terminate now.
You got it.
Okay. Play my land. And we'll Thoughtseize you.
Okay, you get my Fauna Shaman.
Okay. And we'll take the turn to play Serum Visions. Okay. I will top one of those, bottom the other. And we'll go to combat.
Sure.
Swing for 5.
Yeah, no blocks.
Cool. And you're up.
Alright, so starting to think that those extra 2 points of damage would look pretty good. But, you know, that's the game we play.
It's always hard to tell if it's going to be a fish or a Death Shadow, right?
Oh, exactly, exactly. You don't know until you play it.
Yeah.
And you could have a Death Shadow right on top right now, and I'd never know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I have time to come in for the 1 damage with the Seer.
We're at 7.
I'll play Kitchen Finks.
Ooh.
Gain 2.
Yep.
And play the Godless Shrine, so I just have a Plains in hand.
Yes.
Pass back.
I will Fatal Push the Seer.
Alright, so I'll sacrifice it in response.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely keep that on top.
Alright, my go?
Yep.
Okay. Draw. Alright. 1 card left. Yeah, we'll attack for 5.
I think with the Gavony Township in play here, I've got quite a few options. I think I'm going to start blocking early and persist the Kitchen Finks.
Yep.
Alright.
And let's see you.
Okay. So we draw the card that we scribe to the top, play the Plains that you know about. So our options here are to play this card or activate the Gavony Township. Personally, definitely leaning towards playing the Eternal Witness.
Eternal Witness. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That will resolve.
Very nice. Bring back... So our options here, we can bring back Collective Company. Viscera Seer is not too bad as well. We'd be able to play the Viscera Seer or Fauna Shaman, which are a huge advantage over the Collective Company. I'm actually just going to grab the Fauna Shaman, put more creatures onto the battlefield. Cast Fauna Shaman.
Yeah, you got it.
That'll make my township better too. Pass back.
Okay. What can we do here?
I think that I missed an attack there. I definitely want to get in for 2. If I'm going to block, it's going to be with the Witness.
Yeah. Okay, then. I will play a Snapcaster.
There it is.
And I will target Fatal Push.
Yeah.
I'll push the Fauna Shaman.
Yep.
And I'll block the Kitchen Finks.
There it is. Good reason not to attack right there.
Draw?
Yep.
Okay.
Remember when I was saying don't attack the Death Shadow deck?
Let's attack.
Alright, I'm
Attack
not
5.
going to block that.
Okay.
I'll take 5.
Sounds good. You're up.
Three cards in hand.
3 cards.
If you have another Snapcaster, you're not going to get much value out of it besides the block. Yep. I'm going to try and kill you in 2 turns here. My clock is a little bit faster than yours. Attack with Eternal Witness.
No blocks?
Activate Gavony Township.
I will deal 2 damage, get back Snapcaster.
Yep, you got it.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Attack. Draw. Attack for 5.
Yeah, down to 5.
We'll play a Death Shadow.
This game is over.
Go. Damnation. Let's go.
Well, let's see what I can pull together with a Duskwatch Recruiter.
Yeah.
Activate?
Yeah.
Okay, so I unfortunately have to choose this one so that I'll be able to block your creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Play a land, put a 4, get a forest, play the Vizier, and pass back.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. So I drew the land so we can snap K command and get a guy through.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
GG.
My keep. Normally it's a little loose, but I'm on the play, and I have these, and this is gonna help me. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna keep as well. I definitely like having 7 cards against Death Shadow, where you have so many options for discard. I think that some of the redundancy in this hand is going to help me out in the long run, but we'll find out soon.
Very soon. We will start with an Inquisition.
Okay, you have options.
Okay. Let's see. Got 2 2-drops. So this, I think we can try and make these cost a bunch. So we'll take Selfless Spirit. Go.
We will play the Verdant Catacombs Pass.
Alright. We'll start by cycling Street Wraith. Okay, there we go. And yeah, we'll lead off with Thoughtseize.
Okay, I drew a Fauna Shaman.
Okay. Fauna Shaman is pretty good, but I think we're gonna take the Vizier.
Okay.
Then we're gonna shock in a Steam Vents and play a Serum Visions.
You got it. While you're doing that, I am going to fetch a land of my own.
Yeah. I think we have to bottom these. Kind of want one of them, but
Now, I'm going to be getting an Overgrown Tomb here.
sounds good.
I would really like to have access to white, if possible by turn 2, but the Fauna Shaman here is my obvious turn 2 play.
Yeah.
I don't see myself playing anything else unless maybe I draw to go to Druid here. So
yeah.
there's no reason to get a different land than that.
Just having Temple Garden and Verdant Catacomb already, you can just get it on turn 3 if you need it.
Exactly. So I'll go ahead and make the play.
Cool.
Fauna Shaman. So yeah, the Temple Garden came in untapped.
Yep. Fauna Shaman's good.
And that's it. Go right back.
Okay. Let's see. I don't really want to let him untap with Fauna Shaman, so we're gonna push this guy now.
Alright, Fauna Shaman is quite the lightning rod.
We're gonna play Scalding Tarn and pass.
Okay, so play the last land that you know about.
Yep.
And pass back.
We're gonna fetch and shock just below 13. We're gonna get a Watery Grave. And we're gonna Thought Scour ourselves.
Sure thing.
Hit land, K command, draw. Untap. Draw. And we'll play a land. And a Death Shadow.
There it is.
And you're up.
Okay. We'll get another white source. Thinking with the Court of Callings in my hand, I definitely want to get another Temple Garden.
Yep. So it's really interesting, like, with Death Shadow, you just have, like, lands as combat tricks. It's crazy.
It's true,
Yeah.
it's true. Your fetch lands have quite a bit more power when you're playing with a shadow. Play another land.
Yep.
So, with there being a couple unknowns here, there's definitely a lot of value to taking a bit of time to consider what play we want to make. Court of Calling, for one, doesn't seem great here. And with what our other cards are, I think that the obvious play is going to be getting the Deathwatch Recruiter down. I'd love to wait another turn, but I'm going to be starting to cast the Chords of Callings on the turns after that, so I'm just going to get that Recruiter out.
Yep.
And pass back.
Alright, and we're going to fetch and shock this. We'll get... Yeah, we'll get another Watery Grave. And we're gonna cast a Snapcaster.
Probably Fatal Push.
Yep. It's gonna try and get this Duskwatch guy.
Okay, there's nothing I can do about that.
And we'll untap. Draw.
Yep.
And go to combat.
Sure thing.
Swing for 7.
Okay.
And it's back to you.
Go to 8.
Yep.
I'm gonna go get another green land. Let's see if we can find a Collected Company. And then you'll just counter it, right? Okay, play the Forest. And then we're just going to have to pass back.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Yep.
Okay. Go to combat.
Sure.
Attack for 7.
Okay, so if you have a Street Wraith or any kind of burn spell, then I am just dead if I don't block. Think that I have to go get a 2-drop right now. So we'll try that.
We'll counter it.
Okay. Do you have any more damage coming my way or just 7?
Nope, just 7.
Alright, I'll go to 1.
And you're up.
Okay. So, there's really nothing we can do here. There's 2 creatures. We can chord for 2. my other card being useless. So it looks like this game is over. It doesn't seem that there could be anything for 2 that I could bring in that would allow me to survive even another turn.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm really focused on disrupting his combo because Death Shadow's creatures are so big and I have so much removal that I think I can win the grindy match. So this stops his Kitchen Finks from coming back. I can respond to the Persist trigger. This kills them. This is obviously just a great board wipe. Most of his stuff isn't too large unless he has like a township going. I can usually wipe his board with this, and it exiles, which is a huge deal. Grafdigger's Cage stops Cord and Company, which are 2 cards that just can actually get him ahead in the grindier matches. And Liliana's just great at grinding. She gets me back creatures if they ever die. She picks off a lot of the X ones, which is a huge deal too. They have things like Kitchen Finks. If it comes back, the Vizier is an X1. I can kill Mana Dorks. I can kill Viscera Seers. It just has a lot of hits. So, and the ultimate obviously just wins the game. I'm boarding out. I'm not 100% sure of. So another Shadow player said they board out Street Wraiths a lot, so I'm just trying that. It can be a combat trick, but it's probably not the best. And Inquisitions, I'm cutting these because they don't hit Collected Company. He might be boarding into a bigger plan. They don't hurt me like Thoughtseize does, and Thoughtseizes just hits more things, so I'm keeping that in and shaving these.
Okay. I've been having quite a bit of trouble against the Grixis Death Shadow lists, so I'm still trying to figure out where my sideboard should be for this matchup. I'm going to be bringing in 3 Paths to Exile as answers to your huge creatures.
Yeah.
Eidolon of the Rhetoric to nullify your Snapcaster Mage. Same thing with the Scavenging Ooze. It does the same job. The Pride Mage I'm bringing in because I can't beat quite a few of the artifact hate cards right now. Grafdigger's Cage is an excellent example. If you get that thing down, then I need some way to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So bringing in the Pride Mage. Although an interesting fact is that the Fauna Shaman will still work through the Cage, while the Court of Calling and the Collected Company will not.
Ooh.
So what I'm going to be taking out here, I'm going to be taking out my 3 Birds of Paradise. I do not want to be drawing Mana Dorks turn 4, turn 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get rid of those, and they're also going to be dying to, your Liliana. I didn't know you were going to be bringing that in, but I guess it works out. I'm also going to be bringing out 1 piece of my Devoted Druid Vizier combo. I feel like I would just want more Kitchen Finks kind of style.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where I want to be. I'm also going to be taking out 1 of my Court of Calling. It gets countered, and then also it's just very difficult to cast in this matchup. So I'll be taking that out to make room for... we're both keeping 7. This is a little bit slow, but I'm going to have some pretty nice cards to be playing from turn 2 onward. So definitely happy with this.
I think this hand's got about everything we could really ask for here. It's got a good curve. It has all the different types of answers I want, and it's got this.
Okay. I'll start with a tap land. Go ahead.
All right. Draw. We will fetch for a Blood Crypt and Thoughtseize you.
Okay. It's my turn 2 play. It's my turn 3 play.
Okay.
That's my turn 4 play.
Alright, we got Plains Forest, okay. The mana's good. Alright, let's see. I think we're taking Collective Company.
Okay. So obviously you've got a ton of removal in hand. That's fine. That's fair.
And that is my turn. You're up.
Okay, so drawing this could definitely change things, especially with Travis taking the Collected Company first. So the question is, do I want to keep this card around, keep it secret, or
Keep it safe.
do I want to try and keep the Anafenza safe? Anafenza is definitely good. Would love to have the Anafenza in play for a Collected Company. So let's start with a Spellskite.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Pass back.
That's very good.
Okay, well, I mean, maybe, just maybe, your removal spell was a Lightning Bolt.
Okay. Guess we're just playing our land and passing here.
Neat! Okay, so that was a really good draw.
Sweet!
Start with a land.
Yeah.
We're not going to do any attacks.
No attacks, what?
Or are we? Play Anafenza.
She will resolve.
Play Noble Hierarch.
Okay. Let's see. We'll fetch and shock.
Sure.
Need a Steam Vents. And we're going to try and terminate the Anafenza.
Okay. So, are we more attached to the Anafenza or the Spellskite? Spellskite would potentially be protecting future spells. Definitely want to keep the Spellskite.
Okay.
Hierarch will resolve.
Yep.
So we do have the option of attacking for 1 here.
Ooh.
But everything inside of me says don't attack the Death Shadow deck. Let's see here. You have access to 6, potentially 7 with Delve. So Tasigur or Gurmag Angler could be coming down next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Draw. Okay. Their land. We'll take another 3. Complete the trifecta and get a Watery Grave.
Perfect mana.
You have just those 2 in hand?
Yep, just the 2 knowns.
Okay. Alright. Play a Tasigur.
There he is.
We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave Terminate in the graveyard.
And with a blue mana open.
Indeed. And that's your go.
Okay, so can't attack into the Tasigur. Can't cast Collected Company. But I can cast my Eidolon. I'll go ahead and play my land. Cast my Eidolon.
Yep.
And pass back.
Draw. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to combat.
Okay.
Swing for 4.
I have no blocks.
Okay.
I want to keep all my guys.
Yep.
And I also had a very healthy life total, so 4 damage.
You can go.
Take 1 more.
Yep.
And I'll finally get a black source. Not that I've needed it. Okay, untap and draw.
Yep.
So you're not going to be able to snap Terminate. If you do throw down a Snapcaster unblocked, I mean, you can't really do anything with Snap anyway with the Eidolon. Think that, yeah, I want to come in for 2.
Yep. No blocks.
Okay.
Down to 7.
And I'll pass.
I think. Yes, we will untap. Draw. Player land. And we'll go to combat.
Okay.
Attack for 4.
Yep, I'll take 4.
You can go.
So we can run our Collected Company into a counterspell. I don't think that just attacking for 2 every turn is going to be good enough. So get rid of that counterspell maybe?
You got it.
Untap.
Yep.
Play that. I'll redraw.
Yep.
Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 2.
Yep. Down to 5.
Okay. Second main. Play Kitchen Finks.
Yep.
Alright. I can't do anything else, so I'll pass back.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
So while Travis is thinking here, I'm just going to talk about the Eidolon here a little bit. Having this thing in play against the Grixis Death Shadow list is actually feeling quite powerful. That means that I'm able to hold, an instant card in hand, and if Travis casts any spell on his turn or my turn, then that opens up the possibility of casting a spell without worrying about a counter.
Yeah, I think just casting Anger the Gods.
Yeah, Anger of the Gods is pretty good.
And yeah, we'll get an attack in here. For 4.
Yeah, I'm not gonna block.
You're up.
Leaving once again that single blue mana open. Knocking at that Eidolon definitely, or rather the Hierarch, definitely hurt quite a bit. You're definitely having the far faster clock at this point. Think that I can definitely attack for 1 more turn, and then play this. Come in for 1.
Down to 4.
Sarasir?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay. One tap. Draw.
Yep.
That's interesting. Okay. Let's play Liliana.
Very good.
And we will tick up on the Viscerous here.
So I'll sacrifice that. Actually, I do have the option of losing 2 life as well. Although that does affect the clock, it means that I would also potentially prevent that damage from coming in, because I'd have the option of blocking. I also have the option of attacking for 2. Yep. Target the... Redirect that to the Spellskite.
And we'll go to combat.
Sure.
Attack for 4.
So here I have to decide if I want to block this turn or if I'm going to start attacking for 2. Going down to 3 is a very risky proposition. I know that Travis plays Lightning Bolt, so that could be a problem. I would still be able to redirect it and go to 1, but that would lose my Spellskite. I'm going to block.
Yep.
And sacrifice.
Sounds good.
So I find this card on top. Normally, great card. Love to play this on turn 2 and 3. I don't think it's going to be getting it done at this point. I need something else.
Yeah, that's your go.
No, I'll come in for the 1.
Me or Liliana?
It's you.
Alright, you got it. I'm at 3.
Still have 4 cards in hand.
4 cards.
Play the Saraseer. Go ahead.
Okay. I think end of turn we will bolt the Spellskite to finish it off.
Okay, I'll sacrifice it.
Yeah.
That's an interesting option. I don't hate this card. I think we'll keep that on top.
Okay. On tap. Sure. Take up on the visitors here.
Alright, I'll sacrifice it in response.
Yeah. Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll attack for 4.
Okay, I go to 3.
That's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Okay, so these are our 2 options. If we attack and then you have a removal spell, pretty much toasted. I think that we have to hang back for at least 1 turn here. That is pretty tough to do. here's what we're going to do. We're going to play risky because otherwise we're not getting anywhere. Play Pride Mage.
Solid Pride Mage. Yes.
Go to combat.
We'll Fatal Push the Pride Mage.
Okay. So in that case, we cannot attack because we will just die. Go ahead.
Okay. Drop. Play Serum Visions.
Sure.
There we go. We found what we've been looking for this entire game here. Okay. We'll play a fetch land.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take 1,
Okay.
2. We'll just get this tapped. Actually, it's probably just better to get a swamp here. Should be in here somewhere. There it is. Okay, now that we have Revolt online, we can Fatal Push the Eidolon.
I think that you already cast a Serum Visions.
Oh, I did! Oh no! Yes, you're right, you're right. Oh no.
You get your black mana back though.
True. Okay, we'll go to combat.
Yep.
We'll attack.
Alright, block.
Okay.
Now you can fatal push.
Yay! We'll tick up on the Lily and we'll pass.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
On tap.
Alright, on your upkeep,
Yes.
we will cast Collective Company.
Snapcaster?
Snapcaster resolves. Here it
Yes.
comes.
Stubborn Denial.
Yeah, you got it. Good game.
Okay.
So we found some hands that we can keep. I'm on Malta 6. I believe you're keeping 7.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm just going to resolve my Scry.
Yes.
And, I mean, that's a pretty great card. It's tough to put that on the bottom, so we won't.
Okay, my hand, again, it's pretty serviceable. We're obviously looking for these, but I think we'll be okay. Alright. And that was me on the play with it?
Yeah, you're going to start us off with this one.
Alright. We will
Otherwise, I'd just be on the play all day.
switch for a Watery Grave and Thoughtseize.
Sure. Get some options here.
Okay.
A couple 2-drops, some powerful spells.
I just always want to be taking Collective Company, I think. Card is so strong, and most of my removal lines up well with the deck, so yeah, we're just going to take Collective Company.
Okay, you got it.
And you're up.
Alright, so we'll draw this card we knew about, play a land for a turn, and pass back. We don't have too much thinking to do on this turn.
Okay. I think we're going to take this turn to Serum Visions.
Sure.
And we're going to bottom both of those. And this is the risk with this hand, but we will pass.
Okay, exciting. Got a 19. Definitely going to be getting the green-white land here.
Yeah.
Temple Garden. Giving the option to cast Anafenza here on turn 2, depending on our draw. Although Fauna Shaman is pretty much the guaranteed turn 2. I think the only thing better than that is a Devoted Druid. So with this draw in particular, I'm leaning a little bit towards the Anafenza. So if we draw a land next turn, we would be able to activate the Fauna Shaman as well as play the Anafenza. We could activate the Fauna Shaman and play a Devoted Druid. think that, yeah, despite that draw, we still want to go get or rather, play the Fauna Shaman this turn. So we're going to shock for the full amount, go get a black source.
Yep. Black-white?
Black-white. So that we can play the Anafenza. And then we'll pass.
Draw. Okay.
Here comes the Fatal Push.
Yeah, we just gotta start killing dudes, I think. So I'll Fatal Push this guy.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
Turn around and play the Anafenza.
Yeah.
And we'll pass back.
Okay.
Looks like we're both a little bit stuck on lands here.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. It's gonna be Fatal Pushing this as well.
Okay.
You're up.
So, I think we're going to turn around and play that right off the top of the deck.
Yeah.
And pass back again.
Okay. Now we have to Serum Visions. Sure, we'll do that way.
Okay, so
It's not gonna matter a whole lot though.
one on top, and there's a land. Okay.
So we're gonna take 3. We're gonna get a Blood Crypt, and we're gonna Thoughtseize.
Okay. So I've got tons of spells, obviously. I've got another Collected Company, the Vizier, the Kitchen Finks, and the Cord. So I have the combo in my hand. Just looking for lands at this point.
Okay. Alright. I think what I'm actually most afraid of here is Kitchen Finks. If you draw a land and get to play Kitchen Finks, you're in a very good spot. You can actually cast the Vizier next turn, but by himself he's not that threatening. You're low on mana, so it'll be a little tricky to assemble the rest of it. So yeah, we're gonna take the Kitchen Finks.
You got it.
It's too good. And that is my turn.
Okay. Okay, so we found the land.
Okay, justified. Excellent.
So we do have quite a few options now. The Fauna Shaman opens up our deck. We can grab and cast any 2-drop we want. So we've got a couple of sideboard cards. Scavenging Ooze seems okay. Also the Duskwatch Recruiter to be able to continue to tear through our deck and find more cards. Or we can go for the Devoted Druid and try and win next turn. Travis has a lot of cards in hand. Probably has a lot of answers.
5 cards.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a Devoted Druid. I'm going to take 1 from my fetch. Go get a Forest. Tap the Forest and the Fauna Shaman. Discard the Vizier.
Sure.
Go get Devoted Druid.
Yep.
And then I'll cast Devoted Druid.
You got it.
I'll pass turn after that.
Okay. Luckily he had to discard
The Vizier.
one of the pieces to get this one. But Also has access to the mana now. Yeah, I think the mana here is too good. I need to cut you off with that anyways. So we're gonna just terminate the Devoted Druid now.
Yeah, that seems like the best play. You have the removal spell, kill the Devoted Druid.
And you're up.
So I think actually the worst possible draw right now would be probably Collected Company or Court of Calling. We do have the option of attacking for 2. Don't think I want to do that. Now with Travis being tapped out, what we are going to do is go ahead and cast the Cord.
Cord for 1?
Cord for 1.
Okay.
And we're going to go get mana.
Yep.
After that, we'll pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay. Drew a land, which is good. Take 2. Go to 8.
Anger of the Gods.
Would be a phenomenal card to have right now.
That would be really good.
But we just have this lowly Death Shadow.
That seems fine.
And that, I believe, is our whole turn.
Okay. Yeah. So unfortunately, you've got a big creature on the board now, which means you can counter my spells.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll play that tapped. And pass back.
Alright, that's up. We'll go ahead and Thought Scour ourselves.
You got it.
Stubborn Denial, Death Shadow.
Okay.
Sure up.
So at this point here, we don't want Travis to untap and be able to play the Stubborn Denial out of the graveyard. That means that he needs to have a Stubborn Denial in hand to be able to counter our spell. So what I think I want to do here is cast the Collected Company on my end step.
We will Stubborn Denial.
Alright, so you had it in hand. Your turn.
Okay. Tap, draw. Okay. So, we'll Thoughtseize, see what's going on over there. We have a Cord, which we will take. And we can attack for 7.
Okay. Puts me to 8.
And that'll be a go.
That's a neat one. Definitely has some value to it. There is another option. Besides playing that, we can use the Fauna Shaman and go find anything. And as good as this card was last game, it's not going to be nearly as good this time. I'm going to discard my add-on.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 real good options here. We can go get Eternal Witness or Fiend Hunter. So the Eternal Witness could return any one of our Collected Companies or Court of Callings to cast next turn. But I like trying for the Fiend Hunter play. I'm going to fetch that and play it.
Fiend Hunter resolves.
Okay, I'll target Death Shadow.
Over here.
And I do not want to attack. Well, I don't know. Trading my Hierarch for a Snapcaster doesn't seem too bad, actually. But then I would just lose if you have the Fatal Push. I think that I have to pass here.
One step. I will terminate the Fiend Hunter.
Sure.
Good call there. What's that?
Sure.
Draw. I'll play my land. And we will attack for 7.
Okay. If you have a Street Wraith, which I know that you sided out, but I don't know that you sided out. If you have a Street Wraith in your 2 cards,
yep.
I would die. If you have a Lightning Bolt in your 2 cards, I would die. But if you had a Lightning Bolt, why wouldn't you just kill my Hierarch and put me to 1? The other question is the Hierarch doing much for me at this point? Just an extra mana, I think, is not doing very much. I'm not going to have any 4-drops. I want to play with the Fauna Shaman, so I'll put the Hierarch in front.
Yep, that's fine. You'd also, like, if I didn't have a 4-power guy already, there's a case to keep for, like, Stubborn Vial, but
that's
we already
true,
have
for that
the
one
gun.
extra
There's
mana.
no real reason to keep it around. I will snap Terminate the Fauna Shaman.
Oh, okay. Need a Collective Company. Exactly on top. Watch this. Basic Plains. Alright.
The land.
You got this one. Okay, so we're back for game 5. I'm on the play for this one with a really decent hand. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to take 1 game from Travis here.
Alright. Mine's got some hate, so probably keeping. Hopefully I'll be able to draw the necessary things to make this better, but it's not a mulligan, I don't think.
Okay. So for my first play, I have to get the worst land, or second worst land in my deck, and play the worst card. But you know what? Maybe, just maybe, it'll work out. So I'll get my Godless Shrine and pass back.
Alright, draw. I will fetch out a Steam Vents, play Grafdigger's Cage.
Yep. That's definitely...
Just to get that on the board.
Definitely a thing. Turn 1 Cage.
And I have nothing after that.
So we're definitely going to play the Temple Garden. While I was planning on playing this with the cage coming down, that's going to be a problem. So I have to make the choice if I want to try and start getting aggressive here, like a creature deck, or still try and play combo. I think we're going to play with bears. Rawr.
Got me. 16.
And a Fenza. Go ahead.
You got it. Draw. Okay. We'll play our land, and we really don't have a lot of action right now, so we'll pass.
Okay. So we're going to be bringing him down to Death Shadow life total very soon. Pre-combat, cast Fauna Shaman.
Well, I think I have to kill the Anafenza.
Alright, so I'll sacrifice it to Scry.
Yep.
That's definitely not what we're looking for. We need lands. Get rid of that. Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing in for 1.
15.
Pass back.
Draw. Well, we're going to cast Serum Visions.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. I think we will just bottom both of those. Play our land, and we'll pass.
Alright, how many cards you got left there?
5 cards.
So we get the land. So that opens up a couple of options for us. I think that I still just want to play aggressively here. I'm going to stick by my original choice. Combat.
3?
Yep.
Yep. Down to 12.
Okay, fetch after that. Just going to go get a basic forest.
Yeah.
And play Kitchen Finks.
Yep, you got it.
Nets me 16, and I'll pass back to you.
Okay. I'm just going to take 3. Down to 9. And we'll go to Blood Crypt. Alright. Untap. Draw. And we'll take 2 more. Down to 7.
Here they come.
We'll play a Shadow.
You got it.
And an Anger of the Gods.
Wah, wah. Well, I guess I get 3 scries anyways.
Yep.
So those will be in the graveyard because I sacrificed them.
You do get 2 life though, if you're responding to this by sacking your Kitchen Finks. Oh my god, the Grafdigger's Cage. Oh
Yeah.
yes. The card that actually has text.
So this one here is definitely decent. There's a lot of value to keeping this. It does mean that my plays will be a little bit slow for the next couple turns. I think that's fine. I'll keep this on top.
Yeah.
On top?
Yep.
So, pretty much comes down to a choice of these 2 cards. Coast is clear for this one right now. I think that playing the Eternal Witness from the top is going to be what I'm going to do right now.
And those are exiled, right?
No, because of the Viserys here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to grab the Kitchen Finks.
Yeah.
Put that back in my hand.
Absolutely.
And pass back.
Okay. We'll draw. We will Thoughtseize. Going to 5.
2 paths.
Okay. Alright. Huh. I don't think we can beat the 2 paths. Yeah, we're just putting the Kitchen Finks back in the graveyard. Maybe that was wrong.
I mean, it depends on if you have the counterspell in hand, right? If you've got 1 Stubborn Nihil, then obviously you take a path, but...
we'll attack for 8.
Let's see here. If, and I mean, I haven't seen a single one yet, if you have Temur Battle Rage, and I don't block, I die. But blocking just seems like I'd have an empty board, right? I wouldn't have anything besides that 1 path or the paths. So, do I risk dying? Yeah, we're not going to let this game just end with you casting a spell here. I'll block.
You got it.
Alright.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll play a Snapcaster.
Sure.
We'll Serum Visions.
You got it.
So I messed this turn up. I was supposed to Thoughtseize, and I think I was supposed to take path and then snap Thoughtseize the other path.
That would have been quite good.
And I could have been in a better spot, but I think I'm still kind of okay. The cord's dead, so it's just removal, so I don't think I have a whole lot to worry about. I'm going to top 1, bottom the other, and I'll pass.
Okay. That's very decent draw. Very decent. We're going to play that.
Duskwatch, you got it.
And let's see here. I'm fairly confident you don't have the counter, but I'm not going to risk it. Just not going to. I'll Path to Exile that while you're tapped out.
That will resolve. And I actually will search. Not a huge deal, I think, if I don't.
Might as well. Might as well.
There we go.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
I have nothing left.
Untap. And we'll draw. Okay. And the card I drew was way better anyways.
Ah.
Play a Death Shadow.
Oh, damn.
And, let's see. Yeah, we'll Fatal Push this guy.
You got it.
And now we will snap Thoughtseize the other path away. Go into 3. We'll attack for 2.
Sure.
You're up.
Go ahead.
Draw. Full Serum Visions.
Yep.
Bottom both. And we'll Serum Visions again.
Sure.
Keep both. And we'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll attack for 10, 12, 14.
Yeah, that's exactly it.